Hi there, Leos. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl. Great speaking to you. And this is the week, July 13 through July 19, that we're going to be looking at. And it's a very emotional, draining, emotionally possessive, and emotional pressure cooker this week with the 6 planets in vulnerable water signs. Now, you're a fire sign, so you're the complete opposite of vulnerable water sign. You're a fiery fire sign. Understand, though, that water puts out fire. So you may have some great schemes and dreams and thoughts this week, and a Scorpio or a Pisces or probably a Cancer could come along and just throw a whole bucket of cold water on those schemes and dreams, simply because they're too much, they're too extravagant, they're not thought out well enough, or they just don't want them to happen. So just understand that there's a new moon, and there's Mars, and there's the Sun, and there's Mercury, all transiting your past karma zone, your 12th house in Cancer. Definitely going to be a time when people, places, faces, and things are going to come up from your past. And whether or not that's a good thing, whether or not that's a not so good thing, it's really up to you. Sometimes, Leos, we cling to the past. We look at the past through rose-colored glasses and we think how much better off we were with him or her, or we love their family, or, we were going places, or a business partner maybe that you fell out with and now you wish you hadn't because, it wasn't really that bad. What happened? So I think this planetary activity is really going to be drawing on your emotional connection to those things that are no longer in your life because you didn't do a good enough job holding on to them. The emotional climax of the week comes Wednesday, July 15, when 6 planets, Sun, Mercury, Mars in Cancer, Saturn in Scorpio, Neptune in Pisces, will be in an emotional water sign. So watch out for tears and fears, Leos. Wednesday is also the day the Cancer new moon marks the beginning of a fertile 2-week period of growth. This new moon is carrying with it a lot of baggage. On Wednesday, Mars and Pluto being in Capricorn, so that's a nice stabilizing influence, are also involved in a face-off that is guaranteed to weigh down any startup plan. And Mercury doesn't help things when it gets in on the act Thursday, July 16. It's already been a hard slog to get up to full aggressive speed with Mars in emotionally defensive Cancer. But this double face-off between Mercury, Mars and Pluto is a huge red light if you're planning to start something new this month. You better have a really good second, third, fourth look at it if you are thinking about that. And while you're waiting for the light to change next week, stay hydrated, get plenty of rest, because you could find yourself easily burning the candle at both ends, waiting for someone to come through for you, waiting for a check, waiting for approval, waiting for permission, and it can be draining. There's another short but welcome reprieve, July 18, when Venus moves out of your sign and into Virgo, your second house of money and self-esteem. So you've got a little bit more to worry about there, but it's only for a short week, because next week Venus retrogrades back into your sign, staying in your sign retrograde throughout the whole of August and into the first part of September, which is unheard of, and then staying in your sign through October. So I am going to have a lot to tell you, Leos, about Venus and what that means for you and your love life. So do stay tuned and check in with me. Have a great week. Wonderful to speak to you. Be kind to yourself, and I'll speak to you soon.